Got my V in the shop right now, putting on Eibach lowering springs, but while I'm at it, I was looking at putting some spacers on the V. I went with 11mm hub-centric up front, which are going to require me to either use the extended thread lugs or to actually replace the studs with longer ones. There's a stock stud compared to the longer ones that come from the kit from Lenny. So I'm going to be putting these in, showing you how to do that. What I'm doing now, I rotated the stud to the 3 o'clock position as you look at it, and I'm using a locking lug for my last set of wheels. That it's crap now. You can use a nut if you want, but this gives a pretty broad surface to strike. Using a 3-pound sledge, and basically you give it 2 to 3 hits. It should knock loose. Go ahead and take off the lug or nut, whatever you're using. If you're at the 3 o'clock, it should basically push right out. Of course, this one has to give me trouble, right? But you can do all of this. There you go. Fell to the floor. You can do all of this without ever taking off the caliper or the rotor. Makes it real simple. Both wheels together probably takes about 30 minutes. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to replace it with the longer stud coming from Lenny, and kind of reversing the process. You go in from the back side, you push it through, and then what I've got here, I just took a washer and a nut that will fit on the top of it. Slide the washer on there, and then you hand thread the nut. This is kind of hard to do with only one hand, so I can't hold that. All right, hand thread the nut until it's basically finger tight, and take your impact, set your impact to forward motion, and then so as you can see, the impact stopped moving, and that's a good sign that my stud is all the way through and locked in. If you take a look at the head right here, see if I can get focused on that. You can see there's these little grooves right here. There's matching grooves on the back side of the hub. So what you're doing is you're pulling those grooves in line, and that locks it in. And then all you have to do, put your impact in reverse, and you pull the nut and washer off, and you have your studs installed. Again, it takes about 30 minutes to do both sides. Pretty simple.